we are going to look at how to get rosters added into a given meet. And so you can see here we have our last day race coming up. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to my manage my meet. And again, we got to have our teams invited. And I, for this purpose, am just going to select Ambler High School. Only I right now am listed as their coach. I can write an email or invite without emailing them. Again, I'm always going to pick email because I just want to make sure it gets to their inbox. I can use a standard invite email or just a generic one that they already give you. Email the recipient. Might just take maybe a few seconds, but the emails from athletic.net usually come pretty darn quick to the inbox. And there we go. Invite from me to me. And again, you've been invited, blah, blah, blah. You can view the info or you can accept the meet invite. Now, maybe your coach isn't big into technology, doesn't want to do emails or anything like that. And again, this is where, having the access as an AD really comes in nicely. You really hope that the person, does have an email that they check regularly and can go in there and click, accept invite and, boom, that's done. But if you needed to, this is where, let's go back to the AD homepage and I'm going to go inside of their website or their team page, that is. And you can see that an invitation is posted on their seasonal calendar that they can accept or decline. And since I have access to their team page, including all the rest of the team pages, is that I can quickly tap through all those and hit accept to each one of them so I know that it is posted onto their calendar. And you hit add and you're like, oh, where'd it go? Did I screw something up? Just come up here, hit the refresh, and boom, there you go. It's listed already. Now, we need to enter in our runner. And so we can click on the given meet. We want to register an athlete. And over here, they only had one kid on the team this year. And over here, this is where you would pick what level you want them running in. And since this is, for the high school grade levels, there's only a varsity race open to them. So I'm going to select varsity for Serena. If you just because you select the accept button for the meet does not upload your roster, because you could have 20 boys, 30 girls out, and you can only enter in 7. That's where you have to come into the registry and you got to pick which ones you want entered into the race. And so when you come back to the page here, let's go to the 5-day race, is that you can see that there's more that you would want to have added in. Ambler is already registered for that given event. The Ambler High School is, not their middle school team. And as an AD, I can just come back and make sure that I'm seeing things from an AD level, and I can manage the meet. I can see that Ambler is confirmed in there. They got their athletes registered 1 of 1. So you'd be able to see if, hey, did they get all their boys in? Did they get all their girls in? Or do they have nothing in there? And if I had to do the work for them, is again, I can click on that edit button and I can go in there and do it myself. If you don't have a cap, from my personal opinion, is that I'd be going into all these team pages and adding every single kid in automatically so that I can issue bib numbers to each kid. And which ones show up on Friday or Saturday, all right, we scratch those bibs out. That's easier than trying to create a new entry, assign them a bib number, and not getting any of that information all screwed up between a previous bib number to one kid who didn't get on the plane or the bus, and a new kid is taking his spot, blah blah blah. I don't care. Just get me every kid in there, give them a bib number, and then the ones that come, and when they run, we just give them their time, boom, done. I'd rather have it done that way versus constantly editing which ones are coming and going. Just put them all in there and just give them a bib, and then just settle the matter when it comes to race day at registration. So for uploading your roster, that's it. Again, you can help them as an AD, or the coach can do it themselves just by clicking on the race itself. Going back to the meet, click on the meet, register athletes, and then just enter them in as you wish. This is my roster. They're not assigned as varsity or middle school, but you can help the teams that have already entered in.